Hi. Hello. Hi guys. How is everyone today? Oh boy. Oh brother. I hope everyone's doing good. Let me just set it really fast. I'm fighting, guys. Thought I was gonna be late to stream. Well, here I am. Here I am. How are you guys? Wait, can you hear me? Oh yeah, okay. Losing it. Hope I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm existing today. Guys, I feel like I'll talk about my weekend. Guys, I was out all weekend and I kind of feel like poopy today. Like I was barely home over the weekend and I feel like kind of poopy today. Not poopy enough to not want to stream Paranormasight. Like, I still want to be here. Don't worry. I'm fine. But, like, I feel like I might be getting sick. But I hope not. I hope not. I'd be really sad. But we shall see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling throughout the stream today. Listen to my heart, you know? Yeah, if I get sick, I'll be so sad. I'll be so sad. Okay. I'm moisturized. I need to deodorize. Hi, Pudding! Hello. Okay. Give me one sec. Alright. I'm back. Alrighty. Guys, I ate I ate tacos yesterday and they were like so salty. Like, just imagine like the saltiest thing you could put in your mouth, and I think that's what is making me not feel good. I drank a lot of water after. I also didn't finish them because they were so salty. I've just been like drinking and hydrating. But do you guys know, like, when you eat something salty and your tongue feels like, I don't know how to explain it. Like how do I explain the feeling that salt makes my tongue feel? Like raw? I don't know how to explain it. But my tongue feels like, just like salty. Maybe dry? I don't know. It's just like a weird feeling. It was just like the saltiest tacos. But I think that's what made me start feeling junk. But I've been hydrating. I've been drinking like every second of the day since then. Alright, deodorant on. Am I done? Okay, let me get situated. Ocean water? I can't say I know what it's like to have my tongue coated in ocean water. My phone is half dead. What a weird way to say that. It's half charged. What happened? When the dinner you had falls in your pants and now you have to do a little shame shuffle. Real. That's when I just asked my sister to get me a napkin. Okay, give me a sec. Are we ready? I'm actually not... Okay, Hello? Hello? Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm so big. I'm really big. Hi, everyone. How are we today? I've asked you like that like 10 times. I have only one conversation starter, apparently. Are you ready, Kiko? I'm ready. I'm gonna try my best to read slow today. I always try to read fast because that's how fast my brain wants to read it, but I'm gonna try to actually articulate my words today. I know, crazy concept for me. I don't ever do that. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm gonna make myself tiny. The game is more important. Kaiju Kiko. Let me say hi to everyone. Hi Sabrina, hi Yummers, hi Mobistra, hi Phantom. Hi, hi, hi. Hi Sketch! Hi Nimby! Hi Pudding! Did I say Yummers? I think I did. Hi Nag! Hi Taggy! Hello, hello. Did I say Phantom? I think I did. Oh boy. Hi Blood Knight! Sorry, welcome in! How's it going? I'm doing pretty good today. Hope we're doing well. Hello? By the law of Kiko, I need to be here for a special reason. I'm happy to see you, Nag. Hope you're doing well. I hope you can get some good rest. Or else. Yeah, this weekend, I was very busy. I was out, like, basically the entire weekend. I'm very tired, but it was nice. It was nice to be out and about. But I'm excited for Paranormasight. Hopefully my throat can, hold up today. I honestly think I did a good job last week during Overwatch. I don't think I screamed that much. Like I definitely screamed because it's just in part of my nature. But I think I was pretty good. I was pretty good last week. So I'm feeling okay, other than the fact that I ate the world's saltiest taco yesterday. And you know what? I saved the rest of the tacos and my dumbass is gonna eat the rest of them too. I just can't. I don't want to waste it. Special reason being that as of 33 minutes ago, it's been my birthday. I know you like knowing those, so here you go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Alright guys, we're gonna sing happy birthday today for Nag. Alright? Ready? Lock in. Bum 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 bum. Have a happy birthday, you. Ooh. And we'll have a great day too. Ooh. Everybody play, cause it's Nag's special day. Happy birthday! Woo! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Nag! I hope you have a wonderful one! Oh, look. I'm blinking and my glasses are moving. Happy birthday! Oh my gosh, thank you for letting me know. Yes. I feel like I haven't sang happy birthday in a while. Happy birthday! Yay! I hope you have a nice rest and you can have some cake today or something, or some sort of treat today Whatever you fancy. Happy birthday! Oh, I'm small now. Okay, I do realize that I forgot to tweet, so I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Well, okay, yeah, that's what I was doing. I forgot already. I forgot. Okay. I hit my ankle. This is what happens when you're like a leg shaker. Oh wait, I didn't copy my YouTube link. You know, I've been putting off upgrading my PC, but I think I finally have to do it this weekend, unfortunately. I know, it's really unfortunate. I know. I know, I don't want to open it. Oh, guys, I built my PC and I know damn well that cable management is awful. I'm gonna open that shit and it's gonna be terrifying. It is gonna be terrifying when I open my PC. I'm just gonna be sad and scared and afraid. Oh my gosh. Nah, thank you for the Sophie. I appreciate you. On your birthday? Yet again, thanks for everything always being so amazing. I often feel like I don't pay you back back enough, but you always reassure me on it. Well, you the best bestie, thanks. But you don't have to pay me anything. Your presence is appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful birthday night. Thank you for the Soupy. I appreciate you. But spend that on yourself. Spend your money on yourself today. Treat yourself. Thank you, Nag. And they get it a free PC edition. Also, hi, Fuckers Bear. Yeah, well, this weekend it was impossible for me to make my PC because I was just out. I was not home. It was just not possible. Okay, wait, let me figure out some stuff. Make it softer for me so I'm not screaming at you guys. You're fighting for your life. Me too, honestly. But I want to show appreciation. You know what? Valid. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Okay, Alright, ping, and we're good. I'm ready. Are y'all ready? I hope you're fighting for your life in a less extreme way than me in the restroom. It wasn't too extreme today. Also, it was also in the restroom. I'm glad that we were like on the same page there. It was alright. Hi, Costa. Hi, Circle. Welcome in. You only reserve that kind of pain for your most hated enemies. Alright, guys. I'm gonna be honest. What the heck are we doing? We honestly made super good progress so far. Okay, last time. Lock in. What happened last time? Last time, we were with the detectives and we met up with Mio and Yako. We were talking at the school grounds and we exchanged info. Now the two girls are gonna try to talk to the person who discovered the Rite of Resurrection. And then Richter and Hadue are gonna talk to Erio and Tetsuo when they're trying to visit the girl who committed suicide's house. Are we locked in? Nag fades away into the night, ready to be seen on the next blue moon. Okay, Nag, have a nice rest. Sweet dreams. Or else. It isn't a Kiko stream without the bathroom being mentioned. Hey, you know, everyone uses the bathroom. You know, it's a daily occurrence for all of us. Well, not everyone, I guess, but like most of us. Most people. So like, you know what? No, yeah. So like, pee pee poo poo, you know? Okay, so which one do we want to do first? Do we want to talk to the teacher first, or do we want to go where the detectives went first? It's basically like the 2 girls and a teacher in this one, or we can have all 4 of the other characters in this one. You know? Know what I'm saying? Siren, welcome in! Yeah, Nejima. We're trying to look for Nejima, which is the Nejima killing murderer person that Tetsuo arrested previously. He called us on the phone at the payphone when Shogo was dead. So we're on his trail, and then the girls are looking into the rite of resurrection. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Zyra. You want the school one first? Oh, so with the teacher? Oh, all 4? Okay, now we're opposite. I'm gonna just do eeny, miny, miny, mo, okay? Oh, but if I do eeny, meeny, miny, mo with 2 things, it's kind of obvious what I'm gonna choose, right? Let's do the exciting one. I think this one is a lot of lore. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, and a teacher at our school that was threatening Shiraishi died from what looked like a fall in the courtyard. That's true, I could have flipped a coin. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, dead or alive, Haruhi Shikima. So it's in the POV of Haruhi. Haruhi and Richter visit Michio's home. Michio is the girl who committed suicide, allegedly, having determined her to be a key player in the unresolved kidnapping case from a year before. So if you guys remember, the reason why Michio is relevant to Haruhi is because apparently she was the one that lured her son into a car. So she's related. As the complicated story begins to unravel, they encounter 2 men. Near the Shiraishi household. Okay, we're gonna read slow today, besties. Or slow to me. Ma'am, allow me to introduce one of our country's most elite detectives. The name's Jun Edio. I'd hardly call myself elite, but either way, it's nice to meet you. This here is the brilliant Chief Inspector Tsutsumi, and yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks. Sometimes I really don't know if you're complimenting or putting me down. So you 2 are detectives? This is my client, Mrs. Haruhi Shigima. Her father's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners. A bigwig? My eye is twitching. It's like my body is rejecting reading. A bigwig named Shigima? Boss, you know of this guy? Shit, I've heard the name, but you know I don't keep track of who's who in the upper echelon...
Echelon.
Echelons? There's no need to worry. I'm my own person after all, and my father has nothing to do with any of this. Ooh, did you hear that? Boss, looks like you're getting off easy again this time. Don't make it sound like I'm involved in some shady business. I ain't like that. You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives. How rare. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find any dull cops here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile. That's our motto. How lovely. Keep it up. Just hold on 1 second. This is the first I'm hearing of that. Well, you're right about them not being your typical detectives. Okay, this is fun. Is there any birds? Are there any birds? Bird? No. Seems they were acquainted, but also like they haven't talked in a long time. I guess knowing how to deal with cops is also part of an investigator's job. Not quite. The 2 of us used to be comrades is all. Comrades? That's right. Richter used to be part of the police force himself. He quit a few years ago to go solo. Is that so? You should give it a try, Edio. There's more freedom in working as a private investigator. I can't say much for the quality of life, though. It's been 2 years, right? I hadn't heard of you since you quit. I didn't think your business would last, but here you are. You sure you don't want to return to the force? We take you back with open arms. What? To sit on my ass and watch the birds fly? I'll take a pass. I don't belong in that world. Come on, Richter. We need your talent. The public needs you. Nah, you don't. This is my calling. The police will manage just fine without me. I'll keep on tying up all your loose ends, saving the little birdies you abandoned. Well, that's good context to know that Edio thinks highly of Richter. And where's the birds? I swear Kiko has that up always. I'm just ready to look up words at any time. Can't believe you were part of the police force once. There's a story behind everything, ma'am. I don't regret my time on the force. I wouldn't have the connections I have today without it. Fair enough. I thought we might cause trouble standing in the middle of the street talking like this, but so far we haven't drawn attention. Then again, that might just be because nobody wants to get involved with the case. Okay, nice. Is there anything else? No, okay. He seems like he's got a lot of experience working the streets. Most of the officers I know are the bureaucratic desk jockey types. The contrast is rather striking. I just think it's so nice that he wears a full black suit. I feel like full black suits are so nice and attractive. A young and energetic detective, he seems to have a strong sense of justice. If my son had the chance to grow older, perhaps he would have become an officer just like him. Okay, who should we talk to? I'll talk to Edio. What brings you here, Richter? You on a case? That's right, I'm picking up the police's slack. I trust you remember the kidnapping and murder case from last year? Oh, I remember now. You're that Haruhi Shikima from the kidnapping case. Huh? Did I miss something? Don't be an idiot. It was the case where Munesada Shikima's grandson was kidnapped. Which must have been your son, ma'am? Indeed, the story was suppressed by the news. In the end, it was considered a huge failure on the police department's part. Most of the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case. Any investigation carried out afterwards turned up nothing at all, which is why I'm now on the job. So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So your findings have brought you to this place then? That's right, an individual connected to the case used to live around here. Used to? That's right, as of last week, they're deceased. We'd hoped to talk to the family. No one was home when I checked last time, so we figured we'd try again. Interesting. Okay, well, you guys are going to the same person. Sure doesn't look good on the police to be mishandling cases like these. If there really was a culprit, it should be our responsibility to bring them to justice. Well, I do consider the police my people. So you consider the blame to be shared. You've got a stern side as well, I see. Okay, so we have to talk to Tetsuo. By the way, ma'am, this might be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you. And that is... Do you happen to know anything about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo? Sorry, Chief, but that's hardly... With all due respect, investigator, I think my question was addressed to the lady. If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything? I will not lie. I just won't say anything. Dots. Can't say I know much. Dots. Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Well, he caught me in my lie. Kiko into the silver foxes? Is that like older guys? Silver foxes? Ben. An attractive older man, typically age 40 or 50, with distinguished gray or white hair. No. Sometimes. Not common. Whoa, that guy has a Michael Jackson cosplay. He's looking great. You know? True. I totally forgot there's 2 killers on the loose. The one that murdered her friends way back. Her friends? Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Ah! There's a bird. Did that just pop up right now? Was that there earlier? Did someone just put that bird there? Damn, there was one here. Lucky. That's number 12, the Royal Kingpin Gwyn. Gwyn? Oh, that's so? Oh my gosh. Number 12. Sorry, I got distracted. Right here. The bird. I got distracted, sorry. Okay. Okay, what were we talking about? Okay, yeah. Haruhi talked about how she found a hand in the river back then. And then the person who kidnapped her son is also a murderer. So yes, we're dealing with a lot of murder. It's real nice of Michael Jackson to help this lady find her son's killer. Guys, I saw a picture of Richter and Edio when they were in school. And Richter used to have short hair, like really short. I guess that makes sense, but I was like, oh, it's such a cute picture. That was a close one, though. I hope they're not onto us. They're onto you. Oh, they're so onto you. Okay. Come to think of it, I heard some things about this area last night. Something about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white loitering around. Wait a second. I assume they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I won't argue that I'm strange and conspicuously dressed in white. And as it turns out, I was out here last night to conduct my investigation. Did you run into anything strange or out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary? I guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. You were asking about curses just now. Why would a public servant be interested in the occult? Boss, Richter's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what we know. True. Wait, what was the... It was... Okay. Dots. I can't promise I'll be of any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you gotta say. Something is happening. Oh my gosh, I just realized he has fingerless gloves. Something is happening in Honjo, isn't there? It must be something big if they got you head office guys on it. Well, I guess it's alright. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Thank you, boss. Listen closely to what we're about to say, Richter. Huh, so by using curses to commit murders, these people collect soul dregs to perform the rite of resurrection? And these curse stones are somehow connected to the Seven Mysteries of Honjo? It's a tough story to swallow, but I don't see a reason to doubt you either. We figure the strange occurrences happening around here recently are connected to these curses. To get this situation under control, we've been searching for the curse bearers to confiscate their curse stones. Do you have any information that might help us? That's tough. I never expected curses and other mumbo-jumbo to play into this all. Okay, actor. Okay, acting. Okay, Oscar award-winning nominee. Oh, sorry. But if we're talking about shady characters, there is this middle-aged fellow I saw in South Warigasui Street. He had an average build. He was anxious, like he was searching for prey. Boss, what do you think? Well, considering the location, it could have been Hideki Araishi. So Hideki Araishi is the guy that wrote the paper about the Rite of Resurrection. We already got his curse stone. Impressive! You two are working quick. Did you see anything else? Not that I can remember. That's a shame. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Also, Webster, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Richter grew his hair out. He used to be like super short hair. Is Kiko a fingerless gloves girly? I think they're nice. I think fingerless gloves are nice. What's the point of fingerless gloves? To keep your knuckles warm? No, surely not. Surely that's not right. Purpose of fingerless gloves? Provide warmth to the hands and wrists while maintaining full fingertip dexterity and tactile sensitivity for tasks like texting, typing, or handling objects. They protect the palms from friction and cold, improve grip, and allow for finer motor skills than full-fingered gloves. Okay, that makes sense, but for some reason that didn't make sense to me. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? It eats. I like it. It's nice. It sure doesn't look good on the police too. You're saying the same thing. Sorry. Richter's amazing. He's coaxed out so much information we didn't know about the curse bearers from them. There's no way we could cooperate with them when we're trying to get our hands on the right ourselves. I think Richter is so cool. I know he's a little goofy, but I think he's so cool. If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a curse stone, it'd be a huge help if you let us know. Absolutely, I'll let you know if I find anything. Richter, perhaps you can lend a hand on our case too? There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty, no? I hate to disappoint you, but I'm busy enough with this case. The faith of my clients is what keeps me afloat. I have to prioritize requests by the order in which they come. I see. Well, can't say that's not fair. What do you need a private investigator for anyway? The cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw at the job. True, but this isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here. Okay. Huh? By the way, that reminds me, Richter. Yes? You said the person who used to live here died last week. I can still see the bird. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance? You knew? I thought so. Seems like we're here for the same reason then. Seriously? Michio was involved with curses and magic? Strictly speaking, the curse part isn't our concern. We're looking into Yoshimi's case. Yoshimi? Alright, Hajime Yoshimi. Okay, so Hajime Yoshimi is the detective that passed away. That's right, he died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it. I heard it was a most unfortunate loss. So there's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on. Let's focus on Michio for a second. You think she had something to do with the kidnapping? Talk about unforeseen developments. Exchanging information should prove mutually beneficial. I'll tell you what I know, but in turn I want the full scoop on your findings concerning Michio. Sure, to tell you the truth... What? You believe Michio's ghost is the one who killed Aha, you! Jonoichi. So he wasn't just mumbling nonsense? I mean, we haven't fully confirmed anything yet. But the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we found point in that direction. Testimony? You mean from those, psychic high schoolers? Didn't they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself? Wait, if that's all true, then... Did you figure something out? Kankichiro Iwai! Wait, how do we know that? Why do we know that? Wait, how does he know that? When did we learn that? Did we learn that? Kankichiro Iwai is Shiraishi's stepdad. But did we learn that? Ah, it's been a week. It's been a week. I think we did. No. I think we did learn it with Richter. Huh? Kankichiro Iwai, he'll be the next victim. We have to open the door to the Shiraishi's house. We need to look inside. Hey, what's gotten into you? Boss? I'm sure the landlord could give us the key if we asked. Screw that! You know how long that could take? We can ask for permission later. Richter? Hey, Richter, calm down. We can't just... Take that, you shitty door. That's how you do it. Kiko is describing Sephiroth as an attractive man. Full black suit is attractive. Long white hair. Fingerless gloves. I mean, I know what Sephiroth looks like, but I'm gonna look for, like, reference. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, come on. You know? Like, yeah. Dude, when I was younger, though, I was like... Cloud? Cloud? I was like, yeah. Back in the day. And then I found out he's a little silly, and then I'm like, ooh, yeah. She said she'll be reading slow. I'm reading slower than I usually do. Oh, military and BMX motocross peeps with like the fingerless gloves. Yeah, I have Bob on my chest. He's fine. He's fun. He's awesome. You're in Stormplay. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Call gang. Yeah, I was like, eyes emoji. But anyways, are you guys ready? Yeah, I love Tifa. Tifa's so awesome. Richter, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. Yeah, we're breaking into someone's house. Everyone come quick. Look at this. Oh. Whoa, what's up with this room, boss? There's a dead body in here. Whoa, could that be Michio's dad? Nah, he's her stepdad at best, if that. It's got to be the body of Kankichiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it. This man's a goner. He's gotten real messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Edio, did you find Jonoichi's body in the same state? Now that you mention it, it looked as though Kohei Jonoichi's had died. I can't say this name. It's like a curse. It looked as though Kohei Jonoichi had died from a number of heavy blows. What are you suggesting, investigator? It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive. She used the power of the curses to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous. You're suggesting she actually revived? It's gotta be that, and if she's alive, then... I love this music. It's just so good. It's so good. My apologies for interrupting. I know we've just arrived at an interesting plot point. But do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? But seeing as you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? I do. And so I would have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Okay. Alright. Look at this open-ended question. Very open-ended, folks. Where was Michio Shiraishi at 8 o'clock this morning? So for a reminder, Michio is the person who allegedly committed suicide. Lurky Joe, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Sure, Pumpkin, welcome in. I'm glad. I'm doing well as well. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? He's asking me where someone that is allegedly dead was this morning. This is Michio. This is Yako's friend. 8 o'clock this morning? Do I even know the answer? I don't know. Okay. In her grave. She wouldn't even be in a grave yet. She would be like somewhere. Komagata Bridge. Her house. Sumida River. Komagata High School. Candy Shop Sonoya. Honji Bridge. Former Yasuda Gardens. Ryogoku Bridge. Midoricho Park. South Warigesui Street. Shigima Residence or Kinshibori Park? Well, it would be kind of wild if she was at the Shigima Residence, so we can take that one off. I thought she was dead though. Yeah, she is the person that we understand to be dead, yes. She should be dead, yeah. At school, okay. Because they're thinking that she was the person that killed Jonouchi Sensei, and she also killed her stepdad, which would be these two locations, right? I have an answer. I don't know if it's the right answer, to be honest. I don't remember. So what I was gonna say is that I don't remember a lot of how the game pans out from here forward. I have an answer that I want to say, but I don't know that it's right. I can't remember what's happening. You're getting jump scare vibes? Where was Michio Shiraishi at 8 o'clock this morning? I don't remember what this plot point was. Okay, I'm gonna just answer from my gut, okay? Is that fine? I don't actually know if it's the right answer or not. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the candy shop. I see, very well. Congratulations, you are correct. As expected, you got it in one go. Well, the cause of death was such, was it not? You must have noticed some time ago. Let's get back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time. Nailed it. What? Do you really think Michio Shiraishi is alive? Just think it through and it all becomes obvious. It tracked, but... do you really think that the girl could have managed all of this? First of all, Edio, go report this to HQ. Understood, I'll get it on it right away. I don't know if I want to explain why I chose that right now. I don't know what the timing is for that. I think they've given us enough pieces at this point to determine some things. Should I don't know if I should explain what I thought just now. I thought investigating this place, it sure isn't lacking in stuff that needs a looking at. There's a bunch of photos of the same person pasted on the wall over there. Huh? Whoa, now hold on, these photos. These are all of Fumichika Nejima. Gross. Really? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Oh, there's even more pasted up over there. These are all cutouts from newspapers and magazines about the Nejima murders. I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking around. Okay. Okay, for the reason why I chose the cat... oh my god, I thought I saw a face. For the reason why I chose the candy shop, I'll explain it. I'll let the game explain it. I won't explain it now. I'll let it pan out. I'll let it all pan out naturally. This place is disgusting. Did Michio Shiraishi really live here? Well, I think it's partially disgusting because there's a corpse in it, but that's just my 2 cents. I thought this was a face right here, guys. In the window. I thought it was like someone looking to the side. With the window and storm shutter closed, no light gets in here at all. It's pitch black. The neighbors mentioned they started to keep the house shut like this not long ago. This place is disgusting. Oh, I read that already. It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I will ever manage to erase this from my mind. Don't worry, Richter. You're quite the spectacle yourself. Do you mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal? Okay. Look at these. Pictures of Fumichika Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was. You think the Shiraishis are somehow connected to Nejima's case? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. Right. Correct. Do you think he might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He announced that from sundown today he'll be going on a killing spree. Oh dear. There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Nejima murders either. You don't say. That's right, we talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light. You don't say! You were the kid from back then? You were really brave. You did a great deed. Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. So you two have met before. Fancy that. How old is Tetsuo? They don't say how old he is. I think they might have mentioned it like at some point. So you two have met before. Fancy that. I've been worried that Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. Yeah, he must have been like just joining at the time, like in his 20s or something. Yeah, I think they've given enough to determine stuff, but I'll let it pan out. You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole's quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That asshole, I wonder who put the idea into his head, and now he's got the one-sided read too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, the man's gone and threatened to kill my daughter. Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. The fucker wants to get us all antsy. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, if Iwai and Fumichika Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location. Let's hope so. Okay. I guess we'll have to address the corpse in the room. There's nothing around to confirm his identity, but by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai. You've seen him before? I heard he had a criminal record, so I assumed he wouldn't have had a respectable occupation. Is this what a curse does to a person? Ma'am, it'd be better not to look so closely. Dots. It's amazing. Dots. I don't think that's what you should be saying in this situation. I said silver fox for a reason. I'm guessing he's in like his 50s, maybe. 50s? Possibly? This drawer is really old. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I look inside? Huh? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right, Eddie was in here, so let me take a look at it. There's just clothes in here, not much variety either. Can't say they're big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find a kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky. I see, thank you anyway. Oh yeah, we were looking for talismans. The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Nejima. They might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. The opposite? What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? But then what? The sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame. Okay. Tea? There are books scattered everywhere. I wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue to look around. Okay. T. There are candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? Oh, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as is. All of this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. Yep, that's true. Okay, so we'll have to come back to the old books. These aren't just cut from publications. They even snapped a number of shots of their own. Really? They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures? Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed. Okay. Okay, let's think. This place is disgusting. This is the same thing that he said earlier. Cruel is what it is. Okay. It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time, they're useless imitations, though. I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my, who knew this chief inspector was such an ex-branch of mysticism, or may variously refer to the likes of witchcraft or astrology? Here it refers specifically to Western black magic. In the Middle Ages, the line between science and magic was blurred, with the pursuit of the supernatural considered a legitimate academic discipline. Astrology was regarded akin to astronomy, while alchemy was accepted as scientific fact and would eventually evolve into what is known today as chemistry. One discipline, however, was considered wicked and shunned accordingly: black magic, the practice of using magical knowledge to strike a bargain with demons. In contrast to the socially acceptable subjects studied by the intelligentsia, black magic was most prolific among the lower classes. It was the common people who suffered most from the ills of the day: war, famine, and sickness, which perhaps led them to seek aid from unholy powers. As heresy, these rituals and spells were nowhere to be found in orthodox modes of teaching, but instead were recorded in tomes of dubious credibility. Oh, I died. Hi! I'm back! When did I die? Should I read this again? Probably. Hi, Cece! Can you guys hear me? Is it gonna be one of those days today? Actually, let me check. Wait, was it my OBS that crashed or was it YouTube? I didn't look, so... Oh, you didn't hear the first one. Okay, I'll just read it again. Welcome back, everyone. I'm sorry. I know it's so lonely. Welcome in. Cece, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing good. Okay, I'll read it again. While magic is often classed as a branch of mysticism, or may variously refer to the likes of witchcraft or astrology, here it refers specifically to Western black magic. Can you just read it really fast? In the Middle Ages, the line between science and magic was blurred, with the pursuit of the supernatural considered a legitimate academic discipline. Astrology was regarded akin to astronomy, while alchemy was accepted as scientific fact and would eventually evolve into what is known today as chemistry. One discipline, however, was considered wicked and shunned accordingly: black magic, the practice of using magical knowledge to strike a bargain with demons. I was like so expecting for it to like cut out again so you guys wouldn't hear it. You know, whenever I'm in Discord calls, my Discord always like doesn't let my voice come through. It always cuts me off. In contrast to the socially acceptable subjects studied by the intelligentsia, black magic was most prolific among the lower classes. It was the common people who suffered most from the ills of the day: war, famine, and sickness, which perhaps led them to seek aid from all the holy powers. As heresy, these rituals and spells were nowhere to be found in orthodox modes of teaching, but instead were recorded in tomes of dubious credibility. Okay. Okay. Good talk. It looks like the things spread around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual or whatever was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of the neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. You think Iwai was the one chanting? Hard to say. Could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. If we look through these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is they're trying to do. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through it if I wore gloves? Well, it's not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Thank you. Seems to be a book on Western black magic. The same runes are written here alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. I suppose you called them grimoires. Grimoires! It's all a bunch of nonsense if you ask me though. You think this EY guy was studying them? Perhaps to perform some kind of ritual? There are a bunch of handwritten notes beside the grimoires. That's how you say that? Whoever it was, they were serious about this. EY doesn't look like the type to be into this stuff, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. That's tea. But why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again? This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrection, like the rite? I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons. I don't think reviving someone is the right choice. Huh? What is it? This looks like a journal. It's probably EY's. A journal? Mm-hmm. His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone. Why did we get like that suddenly? Oh wow, now this is something. What is it? What did he write? This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So this Kangichiro Iwai fellow, he's been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. So he was into black magic from the start? He believed if he could learn to successfully perform the spell, he could then use it to earn a fortune. To tell you the truth, it seems he is already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire. You don't say. This is starting to sound kind of familiar. But first, let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. It seems that Nejima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. Oh, they were both in prison together. What? That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not coincidence. It seems like Iwai took an interest in the Nejima murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. You might even say he worshipped the man. Worship Nejima of all people? This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. Iwai had been collecting these photos ever since that time. But you like him so much that you collect every single photo that you ever see of him? And since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as Nejima, he made sure to get in contact. He has more pictures of Nejima than I have of Noah in my room. Wait. Yes. This is a lot. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of Nejima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection? To be honest, it's a shock to me too. For years, we've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Nejima murders. Yep, it's been a mystery to us all from the very start. Whoa now, wait just 1 minute. Do you think... No way, are you saying... That's right, the murders might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by Nejima. You gotta be kidding me. So that sadistic crap he was doing is all for black magic? That's what the evidence suggests. However, Nejima tried to do some type of resurrection ritual, but Iwai had different motives. Chief Inspector, you might think this is all the stuff of fantasy, but that doesn't refute that Nejima and Iwai were both acting in earnest. This is batshit insane. You're telling me that Nutjob did this all for some hokey pokey resurrection? Shit, resurrection! That means there must have been someone Nejima wanted to bring back to life. Ah, fuck! Okay, chill. Damn, that's it! That has to be it. Fucking hell, it all makes sense now. What? What is it? So, about the Nejima murders. There's some information that's been kept from the public. Go on. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. A baby? It was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. We called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. So was Nejima the father? He told us he'd found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned? I've heard of parents threatening to leave their child under a bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. I suppose there are those cases with the dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers, so it's not without precedent. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind. And it's starting to sound more likely now. Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Many believe Nejima's guilty of more crimes than what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah, I remember all of that. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Goodness. That's horrific. He killed her and dismembered her body. And we thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from inside of her. Don't misunderstand me. This is all speculation on top of more speculation here. But I, for one, never believed that man would just take in a baby he found under a bridge. I'm feeling sick. Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear. Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. Now that this whole resurrection magic has come into play, we should consider the possibility it was his child. Huh? Okay. What? Wait. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Okay? He killed her and dismembered her body, and we thought maybe the baby we found is... Okay. Okay, cool. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone Nejima want to resurrect, a deceased wife is as good as any. Wait, what? Oh, gotcha. I'm here now. I'm on board. Also, Greg, welcome in. Max Bob, welcome in. Patrick, welcome in. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. Sorry. I was confused by the way that he was talking about this. So he said originally, during the time of this first killing, or like one of the early killings, he kidnapped a girl from high school that was pregnant. He killed her and dismembered her body. And at the time, he thought that the baby they found was what he pulled out from inside of the pregnant high schooler, okay? But now, because of this change in information, they now believe that it was actually his child and that he's trying to revive the mother who is separate, just like completely different. Like he had a lover, is what they think now. So not the girl, not the high schooler. They're saying that unrelated to the pregnant high schooler, it could have been that the child was his own child and that he had a wife that they didn't know about, or a partner. So now they think that he's trying to revive his wife that they don't know about, I guess. I was confused because I thought they were saying that the high school girl was the wife, but that's not true. The fact that he obtained a curse stone suggests he has an interest in the rite of resurrection. Damn, you're right. And here I was thinking that he was only after the curse's power to massacre. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. Thank you, guys. Yeah, no, so... I don't know. Okay, wait, let me read back again. I believe if we're, like, going on this line of reasoning, right? They found a baby. She looks so weak and sickly. So the girl is still alive. They didn't say she died. So the baby that they found is allegedly alive. Can you tell that I don't remember anything? My memory is so good. My memory is so good, guys. I don't remember any of this. Wait, where is the file that I'm looking for? Hello? I'm looking for a file. Oh, right here. Okay. So, 2 decades ago, involving the murder of a female high school student. Okay. So we can assume that if this baby survived and is alive today, the baby is around 20. A 20-year-old woman would be the baby. But the wife, so I think he's trying to res his wife. Okay, we're still lost. Do we get it? Do I have to draw a picture? Let me draw a picture for you guys. I don't want anyone to be, cause like I think that Paranormasight can get really confusing at times. So I'll draw a picture so it's more obvious. We have to be all on board before things start going down, you know? Okay. Eh? Why is this black? Eh? Why is it just black? That's scary. Wait, what? Hello? My program is open. Okay, give me a second. I'll draw a diagram. I want everyone to be on board. I want everyone to be on board with this. How do I capture? Okay. Paint. Am I lost? Why is it just black? What is happening? Do you guys see this? Guys, I think there's a curse in my PC. Guys, there's a curse in my PC! I got cursed! Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't draw a picture for you guys because they don't want me to. It's just not letting me. It's just not letting me draw a picture. You know what? I'm gonna make it hard for myself. Oh wait, no, I can draw a picture and then I'll save it and I'll just show it to you guys. I just won't do it in real time. Okay. So, let me talk it through with you guys with my really bad drawing in paint, okay? So we have Nejima, right? Nejima? I can't write with the mouse. And it seems that he might have had a lover, okay? My guy Nejima has game. He has a mystery wife. Okay? Okay? He has game. And then they both woohooed. They both woohooed. And then they had a baby. Okay? They woohooed and they had a baby. This baby, okay, was found at his house. Oh boy, I can't write with a mouse. Now, Nejima had had victims, right? We know for a fact that he killed at least 2 girls, okay? At this point in time, I think we can say he killed 2 girls. Okay? What are the 2 girls? Can someone from the class tell me who the 2 girls were? One girl was the one that they found her hand. one girl is the one they found her hand inside of the river, okay? The second girl is the one that was pregnant. Okay? But they both got dismembered. Oh my god, these pictures. They both got dismembered and used for rituals. Now this girl also had an akachan. She had a baby. But these two are not the same baby. Not the same. Not same. Baby. No. This is so hard to write with a mouse. Okay, you guys aren't ready for this. Yeah, this is on the test, so you guys have to remember this, okay? Let me save this. Oh, wait. Gotta choose somewhere else to save it. Okay. Let's use this really good imagery. Oh, wait. Sorry. I don't want to get rid of this picture. Let me leave that up for a second. I gotta add a new picture. Okay. Here's my drawing. I know it's really good. You guys don't have to be too impressed. Keep yourself situated. Okay. Here is my picture. Top left is Nejima, the murderer, okay? He has what we now think is a wife. We think that he had a wife. We don't know for sure. We just think that he does. And they were in love, okay? They were exchanging love. And then they had a baby. See the arrows going down to the baby, okay? That baby was found very dirty in his house, okay? Very weak and frail, but they're probably still alive, this baby, okay? Now, Nejima, if you forgot, is a murderer. He had at least 2 victims that we know about. One is the one where Haruhi found her classmate's hand in the river. So that's the left girl on the bottom, right? And then on the bottom middle, we have the pregnant girl that we just learned about. Originally, when they found him and arrested him, they thought that the baby in this house was actually the child of this pregnant high schooler that he murdered and chopped up. So, but now that they have new information, they have reason to believe that the baby that Nejima might have had and the baby that was in the pregnant high schooler are not the same baby. So instead of it being the baby of the pregnant high schooler, it's actually his own baby, unrelated to the high schooler's baby. The victim's baby was under a bridge. No. So Nejima wanted to cover up whose baby it was. So he did lie to the police. And he said that he found the baby under a bridge. But then Tetsuo, the detective, was like, I don't think of him as a man that would randomly save a baby under a bridge. So we can deduce, okay, maybe it was his baby, biologically his child, with an unknown wife that we don't know about. And maybe he said that to protect his baby, to not tie his baby to him. So maybe he actually has a soft spot for his own child. So if we follow the line of, or like the timeline, and if the baby didn't die, because it didn't say that it died, his own baby, Nejima's baby, would be about 20-something years old right now. Yes, it's likely that the pregnant girl's baby did not make it during that time, after he dismembered her. So that baby is unrelated to the baby that is allegedly alive still. Yes. Glad we're on the same page, folks. So now they think that maybe Nejima has been doing all of these murders to revive his mystery wife. That's who they think he's trying to revive. So he's killing all of these high school girls to try to resurrect his wife. You're still lost? No. No. It's confusing, but yeah, they think that he wants to resurrect his actual wife. Because he must have... Or whoever he slept with, basically. Whoever bared his own child, that's who he wants to resurrect. Is what they think. It's not confirmed. Yes. Alright. Let's continue. Dots. Chief Inspector? Yeah? What happened to the child? Without a birth registration on file, best we could do is find the girl some suitable foster parents. It was decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. Well, I'm glad she was taken care of. So, okay, yeah. So then the girl ended up living a completely separate life after that. Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in EY's journal. We know EY had managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol Nejima while in prison. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick. Right, he thought he could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenation magic. So, Nejima and EY met each other in prison, and EY was like basically a fanboy of him. He learned about the black magic from the murderer. And Nejima wants to resurrect someone. But EY looked at it as an opportunity to make money. Because if he can promise a spell of rejuvenation, like making someone younger, he could charge big money for that and become rich. That was like his idea. Correct. Turns out someone gave him the idea. There's actually quite a few of translation typos in this game. And get this. It was the one and only queen and chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori. Wait, the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps? So that's where this leads. Here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived, and she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. Magic, rituals, and rites, she'll use whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection, the restoration of youth, and the like. So she would even throw her money at the occult. The places greed will take you. Well then, that brings us to... Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into Rite of Resurrection as well. That's what it all points towards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Witch of Hihaku pounced at the rumors of the Rite of Resurrection. It's starting to sound likely. It may also be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover for if she becomes young again. Godly powers? What's that all about? You can ignore that. Either way, I think EY took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in to keep a low profile. Okay, that makes sense. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, he didn't really... Him and, like, Shiraishi's mom were not in love. It was just for money. The Shiraishi family, Michio and her mother, Toshiko, were just his unlucky marks. Frienday! Welcome back to the Soulmates! I hope you're doing well today. I drink Wawa. And this is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, ma'am? Huh? This has something to do with me? Are you saying that? No, you can't mean. You've realized then. Perhaps. Oh my gosh, I don't know what line of reasoning they're trying to get to. Natsuo Yamamori, Toshiko Shiraishi. Michio Shiraishi, Kankichiro Iwai, Fumichika Nejima. Hold on. Shoot, okay, wait. Michio Shiraishi, Kankichiro Iwai, Fumichika Nejima. Okay, wait. Shiraishi family, Michio and her mother Toshiko were just unlucky marks, and this is where you get involved. What? Michio Shiraishi's. Nope, that's not right. Kankichiro Iwai's. Living sacrifice was the sacrifice. What are we trying to say? Michio Shiraishi's child doesn't make sense. Magic, living it has to be living sacrifice, right? That doesn't feel right. I don't know. Natsuo Yamamori, Toshiko Shiraishi. I don't think it's either of these ones, right? They're not involved. Hold on. Let me think. We needed a... I should have said the other one. We should have said the other one. We should have. I think it was Kankichiro Iwai's living sacrifice was a child. Maybe. That's what we're getting at, right? Yeah. Okay. That's exactly it. Iwai moved in with the Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but that meant extracting the life force from someone young. Oh no, of course, that awful man. So it was Iwai, this man. Iwai worshipped Nejima, so he must have also despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time... Fuck. You got it. Iwai kidnapped Haruhi Shikama's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone. Ah! You're telling me then that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child. Well, yeah, I guess so. I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. He must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses and then kidnapped him on his way back home. That man, he took Shuichi. Yeah, she's... Man, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. You don't understand. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. This isn't a joke. I wouldn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices? What a stupid, stupid idea from a stupid little man. Okay, ma'am, let's just take a moment to breathe. Why don't we get some fresh air? Can't believe this. This is... Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. But before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in his journal. Oh? Iwai got in contact with Nejima last year, after Nejima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodation and financial support. Is that so? He managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in. Damn it. If anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraishis, it seemed most went to Nejima instead. If Nejima's lurking around anywhere at the moment, it's probably in that hideout. Did he write where it is? Unfortunately, no, not that I can tell. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up among other things. There's no way they did this to Shiraishi. Oh my gosh. What good is that information? The girl's already dead. Wait, no, she's alive. That's right, Michio Shiraishi is alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going. The lady's not well. Yeah, there is a candle in the room, but I believe that the fire starter has to be on someone's person. So like in their pocket or something. Or they have to be holding it. Kankichiro EY updated. Kankichiro started coming and going from the Shiraishi household a little over a year ago. It seems he was served some time in prison, but the details are unknown. His deceased body was discovered at the Shiraishi home. Kankichiro once made a living by placing advertisements in magazines to sell phony magic items and good luck charms. He had a nostalgic yearning for the post-war era when things and people were simple and has nothing but negative things to say about the rapidly developing, ostentatious world of late. Radical in his belief that it would be better to tear down society and start over again, Kankichiro was discontent with his life spent poking around in society's cesspools to make a few coins. When the Nejima murders were widely reported in the media, it had a great impact on Kankichiro, as he witnessed how a single act by a single man could cause a major rift in society. Perceiving Fumichika Nejima as a great hero, he began collecting every piece of information he could find on the man. Kankichiro was later arrested for his illegal business practices, and a chance meeting with Fumichika during his incarceration solidified his idolization. He was captivated by Fumichika's talk of black magic, and following his release, acquired the grimoire Fumichika had hidden away. As for Toshiko Shiraishi, Kankichiro set his sights on her after encountering her at her part-time job. When he learned that the Shiraishi family was in financial trouble and could not afford to send Michio to college, he turned on the charm and took advantage of their weakness by offering them money. He revealed his true colors, however, after moving in with the family, and used violence and money to keep Toshiko and Michio under his thumb. Oh, there was some romance then. There was romance. All the while, his belief in black magic deepened, and he found a sponsor in the Hihaku Corporation. Kankichiro forced the Shiraishi family to perform various rituals, with any attempts to resist being met with merciless beatings. The mother and daughter were helpless to resist. After Hihaku offered Kankichiro great sums to intensify his work with black magic, he set his mind to sacrificing a child in order to perform a youth restoration spell. For this purpose, he chose Shuichi Shigima, the son of Haruo Shigima, against whom Fumichika held a grudge. He attempted to enlist Michio so as not to alarm the boy, and when she resisted, beat her mother 20 times. With Michio's assistance, Kankichiro kidnapped Shuichi and locked him up in the Shiraishi house, and told the young and courageous boy that he'd kill Michio if he tried to run. While his actions were motivated by a personal grudge against the police, it was first and foremost an attempt to create a societal uproar and breakdown in public order. So Kankichiro painted the crime as a regular kidnapping, demanding a ransom from the family. However, because of an embargo on the press, the kidnapping did not cause a public outcry akin to that of the Nejima murders. Infuriated, Kankichiro had Toshiko perform the sacrifice ritual by threatening to kill Michio if she refused. Toshiko killed Shuichi in his sleep, but the spell failed, for which Kankichiro blamed her. Oh, Shiraishi's mom killed Shuichi. Warning Michio to keep silent about the murder to avoid incriminating her mother, Kankichiro dumped the boy's body in a nearby river. The tiny corpse was found a week later in the Sumida River after floating through several canals in Honjo. Having drifted for days in the polluted water, little evidence remained. Although Kankichiro performed no further sacrifices, his devotion to black magic only increased. Toshiko and Michio spent their days consumed by guilt, forced to continue serving Kankichiro until the day they died. My goodness. Alright. So we know the full truth about what happened to Shuichi now. Are you feeling better now that we've gotten fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. We managed to solve the kidnapping case by pure luck here. You're right, but Richter, I feel grateful towards Michio. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that too. But it's for something else. If Michio is the one killing all these people, then she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. Soul dregs, I mean. Hey, Richter? Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima is planning to cause a massacre to collect soul dregs, then all the better. I won't give up on resurrection. So I'm counting on you. Ah, I love the end of the chapter like that. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, so Michio is the high school student that allegedly committed suicide. And she was basically getting forced to do bad things for the safety of like her mother and stuff like that. So she only kidnapped Shuichi because Kankichiro was hurting her mom. That was the only reason why she did it. Also, I forgot to moisturize my neck. Okay. Alright, I think we should probably do the girls next, since they're earlier in the timeline, so I'll do this one. Seiman. The rite of resurrection is the inception of this whole affair. Yako and Mio decide to confront the man responsible for spreading rumors of it in the first place. Hideki Araishi. They find him at his frequent stomping grounds, the Kurokikyo Cafe. So, yeah, Kankichiro. So EY is the one who is like forcing them to do stuff. Okay, so we learned just now that the person who is funding Hideki's research is the Hihaku soaps lady that I don't remember her name. So we're going to Kurokikyo Cafe. 12 p.m. Wait! You know, normally you'd be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. Taggy! Have a nice rest. Thank you for being here. Have fun with Crazy Lady and Michael Jackson's smooth, incredible fit. Thank you, thank you. Good night, Taggy. Sorry, the bird, guys. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. We know, it'll be okay. Dots. So, what did you want to ask me? Oh, we're talking now? It's 3 birds! Number 8. Sparring Sparrow Bros. Cute. Okay, how many do we have so far? Oh my gosh, guys, we're lacking. Wait, that just confirms that you can get them in different chapters. I wasn't sure. Oh, brother, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds out of 20. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. About my curse stone. Yaku, if you would. Right, we wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, a curse stone. An Okame mask, that must mean the Fool's Procession. You two were at the school last night? Damn, they're of all places. Yako, you're one of them? You're a curse bearer. Please calm down, Mr. Arishi. Your reaction is too intense, it's kind of scaring me. Sorry about that, I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it that you wanted to know about your curse stone? What would be the best way to approach this? I think I would flatter him. I think he's the type of person who would really like flattery. It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these curse stones. Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well-versed in this matter. She's so cute. You're the only one we can count on, Mr. Araishi. Won't you help us, please? Oh, am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to ask. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and Seven Mysteries curse stones happening now? Oh, taken an interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher, starting your questioning with your subject's origins. Mr. Araishi, you're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Onmyodo ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that? Something from the occult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. Why is it you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. Right. Let's make something up. Well, you see, we just have some intellectual curiosity and think it would really help our research. Oh, your research. I see, now that you mention it. That's... Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about... Ooh, we can ask about his research or act disappointed. This feels like wild, but I'm gonna act disappointed. Oh, we figured you would know since you're so smart. How disappointing. How dare you? You make it sound like I'm stupid. You couldn't be more wrong. Do you realize how devoted I am to this research? Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to publish this in paper. Yeah, okay. The Record of Fates was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little-known onmyoji called Seiman Tsuchimikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Seiman Tsuchimikado? I've never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed onmyoji family but split away to practice forbidden arts in secret. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the Record of Fates. Huh? As brilliant as Seiman was, he was also an eccentric. He delved into researching the Rite of Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family and eventually found himself in Honjo in Edo. The Record of Fates are the writings Seiman recorded on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote how to perform the rite itself? The Rite of Resurrection makes use of Abe no Seimei's specialty, the Taizan Fukun ritual, a means of communicating with the afterlife. It uses soul dregs to replicate the soul of a dead spirit that has been called. Oh, wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place. So the Rite of Resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then... So the Abe no Seimei's specialty. So the Taizan Hukun ritual has to be performed in advance. Okay. Then when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the Record of Fates end there. There's no more? What about the Seven Mysteries or the Curse Stones? There's nothing written about them in the Record of Fates. The Curse Stones are separate from the Rite of Resurrection. Ugh. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite. That was a sentence. That sentence felt like something. Huh, that's similar to what Mio said actually. Onmyoji, an official appointed government position with the Bureau of Onmyo in medieval Japan. Onmyeonji were tasked with performing divinations and rituals. They would employ the Chinese philosophies of yin and yang and ukjing, the 5 elements, to compose astronomical charts and almanacs. High-ranking practitioners used a variety of mystical arts, including ones that brought natural disasters and curses. There you go. Onmyeonji were also tasked with exorcising demons through the uses of shikigami. Onmyeonji thrived during the Heian period, in part due to the work of the famous Onmyeonji and later founder of the Tsuchimikado clan, Abe no Seimei. However, Onmyeonji began to gradually decline in number after samurai gained control of Japan. At the same time, many of their miraculous arts were lost along with the development of civilization. Although the services of Onmyeonji were typically reserved for the upper class, there were a number of Shomonji, or hidden Onmyeonji, who worked for the common folk. Okay. Wuxing? Wuxing. How are the 7 mysteries related to the right? Excuse me, Mr. Areishi? What is it, Mrs. Kurosuzu? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof did you have of that? You really know your stuff, but about that was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then? Not exactly. Rather, it's not a complete fabrication. There's a basis for it. And that is... well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple students so passionate about this topic. Yeah, we're so passionate. Yeah, so it's the 5 elements of metal, wood, fire, water, and earth. Thank you. This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the Record of Fates. Yeah, so the assumption is that whoever started this whole rite, the previous night, is the one who really wants to resurrect someone. So they need to find whoever casted the Feast of Shadows. It was just after Seiman arrived in Honjo. There are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. Okay, so that is the... Haunting Clappers? No. Fool's Procession, Beckoning Light, Evergreen Beach? Evergreen Beach. That's this guy, I believe. The man that enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. So that's the 7 mysteries of Honjo plus 2. That's the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. I called this tragedy the Honjo incident and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. There you go. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seiman's rite of resurrection? Yes, that is how the Record of Fates ties everything together. To put it in chronological order, first Seiman brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point, Seiman was likely using a different name. Then, in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. The Honjo incident, during the Edo period, a chain of events that occurred around a certain resurrection spell, became the basis for the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Okay. According to the Record of Fates, this mysterious ritual, which is the rite of resurrection, was devised by the gifted Onmyoji Abe no Seimei. It converts the souls of the dead bound for the underworld with soul dregs collected as sacrifices through the Taizan Hukun ritual. The secret art of converting souls to soul dregs is out of reach to all but the most skilled practitioners. Oh, okay, so they also updated the Shigima kidnapping file. So I'll read this. Subsequent investigations revealed that the culprit was in fact Kankichiro Iwai, an unemployed man. Toshiko Shiraishi, his common-law wife, and Michio Shiraishi, their daughter, acted as accomplices. Kankichiro routinely used violence against both Toshiko and Michio to force them to do his bidding, and it is believed that he coerced them into becoming accessories to the crime. Kankichiro wanted to use the boy as a living sacrifice for his magical studies, meaning that the ransom was never actually the primary motive for the kidnapping. The reason for targeting the Shigemo family's son was due to the personal grievance. Okay. So what we just learned was that the original story of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo is actually quite different. So all the people in relation to each other in the Seven Mysteries are all fighting over the rite of resurrection. So it's actually quite similar to what's happening right now. So 9 people died in the process of trying to gain the power to resurrect someone. So that's how they're connected. Then if I'm getting this right, the Seven Mysteries were basically required to gather the soul dregs necessary for the rite. How are the Seven Mysteries related to the rite? And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. You are? Yes, the reason for it being the resentful memories of the Seven Mysteries etched into those who received the curse stones. Resentful memories? Yaku, if you really are a curse bearer, then when you obtained your curse stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did. Exactly. Those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident. Broadly speaking, they involved dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 curse echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the Seven Mysteries, thus gathering the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident. Huh. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your fool's possession, Yako. Ugh. Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Okay, let's tell him about it. Okay, Mr. Adaishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's procession. Excellent. So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yagura tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one then. Not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims at the Honjo incident, that is to say the 9 curse echoes, one of them is Seiman himself, or so I suspect. Huh? Seiman was one of the victims of the Honjo incident too? Meaning an onmyoji as powerful as him also became a curse echo? Right, it would make sense that the curse stone tied to a curse echo like that would be special. The power of a curse stone is different based on the curse echo? Mio. Then maybe with Seiman's curse echo we could... Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing, sorry. About the resentful memories. Mr. Adaishi, how many of these resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The evergreen beach, the foot-washing mansion, and the ever-burning lantern. And now the fool's procession makes 4. Of those, the most important are the foot-washing mansion and the evergreen beach. Right, okay. What are they about? First, the foot-washing mansion. An onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seiman, I'm afraid. A female onmyoji who sought the rite of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seiman. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The detective did well to escape this one. So a female onmyoji and rival of Seiman was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This curse echo is from a craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Jinkichi who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The rite of resurrection! Precisely, this man Jinkichi must have been in contact with Seima. If I could just collect all of the memories, everything will be revealed and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives. But they might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measures of my own. Okay, so he's never gonna get Nejima's one. What's the trigger for the curse to occur? Eugene, welcome in, are we doing well? Another thing, yes? You never really finished about what the trigger for all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? Dots. It has something to do with how you obtained the Record of Fates, right? Oh, how did you really get a hold of the Record of Fates? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today, they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Dots. Mr. Adaishi, please tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the Record of Fates by a woman. A woman? I'm guessing Hihaku soaps? Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. Oh, he doesn't even know. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the rite of resurrection held within its pages. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month, she specified the time period? I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence, I went public with the Record of Fates. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumping at the news was a financial boon for me. Huh? Hihaku, as in Hihaku soaps? Right, I mean, no! That's not important, just some personal business. Dodge. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Is there anything else you know? Dots. Very well, I've told you this much, I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you, what might that be? About Seiman's Record of Fates? There's a sort of continuation to it! Another document called the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, a section written in Seiman's own hand was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Seiman lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information inaccurate? Yeah. If Seiman died in the Honjo incident, he wouldn't have written an addendum. He couldn't have. You really don't get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seimon possessed? Of course not. He could use the right of Oh! You're telling me Seimon used it on himself? The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Oh! Then it is not possible. Is it not possible that Seimon himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place? But he'd still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. And that's why, yes, and that's why they died. The 8 others besides Seimon. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dregs? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Record of Fates, the Yin Scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Seimon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the 2 documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Seimon had descendants, so there's someone out there related to him by blood even now? Yes, in fact, I've tried to trace the line as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known onmyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, Seimon himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the rite, yes? Yes, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time, but haven't found a single lead. So if you do find out anything about other resentful memories or the Yin Scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? That's the real extent of everything I know. Okay. It is said that Seimon Tsuchimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those who involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll is indicated in a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It is believed to have been inherited by a descendant of Seimon. Okay. The manuscript was written by Seimon Tsuchimikado, an onmyoji from the Edo period. He was an extraordinarily adept practitioner. But after being banished from his family for researching forbidden arts, he changed his name and moved to Edo. Okay. I told you guys that this was so much lore. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Ha ha ha! That is not right. That is not very professional. Yako Sakazaki 1 p.m. Am I gonna be in the park now? Nope, we're on Street TM. We've learned a lot. So, to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the rite of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may have info we want, since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle this situation. But even Mr. Adaishi didn't have any leads on where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curse is involved too. Right. Okay. What do we do next? So, Mio, what are we gonna do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi, I agree. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Should we go back to school then? Yeah, that's our point of contact after all. About the mastermind. Whoever's behind that voice that gave Mr. Adaishi the Record of Fates, that must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans! I thought you'd say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female onmyoji who is a rival of Seima. About the nearby area. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Huh? Oh, you mean where Michio... Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yako? Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and I felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. That's all I was wondering about, thanks. Huh? Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh my gosh, it's you, Taro! Whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone of the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes it simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey. You're in the driver's seat. Yako? Yes? Wait, what? Just now was I doing something? Sorry, Mr. Namigaki. What might be the matter? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Yo, the brat! Discuss something with us? You're talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Yokoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michio. What do we do? Talk to Yutaro first or go to the school first? I'm gonna talk to him first. Well, I suppose we may as well hear what it is he has to say. You have to say. Glad to hear it. Then shall we relocate elsewhere? I like the dude's sweatshirt. Kitty, welcome in! Yako Sakazaki. Ryogoku Bridge. So, what did you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you to use your curse stones to bring Michio Shiraishi back from the dead. Well, we're already doing that. So, like, leave us alone. What? Huh? That's why I was pursuing the rite of resurrection in the first place. Oh, there we go. That's who he wanted to resurrect. He wanted to resurrect Michio. Fortunately, I had to give up my curse stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is a perfect opportunity for me to ask you to do this. Well, I'm sorry this is all so sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met briefly once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. Well, it would be great if we could bring Michio back. But we've already decided not to use the rite of resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting the soul dregs for you if you gave me your curse stone, you know? We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. Dots. I see. Well, that's too bad. I suppose I'll have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for your understanding. Phew. Thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want us to bring Michio back? Huh? Yako? Uh-oh, did she go off somewhere while we were talking? Yeah, she left. I finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not, but leading me to a secluded place, you've got guts. Dots. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Either you hand it over or I'll have to take it by force. What are you gonna do? What? Why? Are you... Oh, no, no. She's here again. I don't understand. Wait. It was just an accident. I swear I didn't mean to. That's why I was trying to bring you back. You're already too late. I didn't realize we were going right into an ending already. This is like obviously not the actual ending, but it's one of them. Endo, one of them. This is just kind of like the preemptive, the preliminary ending. After this, Fumichika Nejima went on to use the power of his curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Ending 1, Michio's Grudge. We got ending 1. Okay, so, let me explain something about Paranormasight. So, it's not the type of game where it's like, oh, you made the wrong choice, bad. It's like, you have to get that ending first. Like, no matter what, you have to. Paranormasight is more of a game where you play all the endings and all of them make sense. So, that was just canon. Like, we had to do it. A lot of the times, you have to do the bad ones to get the good one after. So if you notice, so this is one of the endings here. So we're done with this. This one is not fully blacked out yet, which means that we could have made a different choice here. I'm not sure what it was, but there was a different choice. But I'm guessing that we have to do these 2 chapters before we do this one again. So I'm not going to go back to this one. Do you guys get what's going on? They've given us the pieces. We just have to put them together. But, you know, are you guys feeling what's happening? Alright, we can do the detectives now. Standing by. At the Shiraishi home, Tsutumi and Eryo learn the truth about many things, including the death of Kankichiro Iwai. They hurry to the high school after learning that Michio Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nejima's hideout. Well, do you guys like get what's going on? Do you guys have like an idea of what's going on with like what the hell just happened in that ending? I think that ending kind of solidified everything. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, 1 p.m. Komagata High School. Eddie was so cute. Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it'd been in an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Oh, so it must be the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped off the vehicle in the oh, we're getting to that part of the day. Off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michio did commit suicide. She was so young and all the adults in her life did was push her... I can't read. It's over. GG's. All the adults in her life did... I don't know why this sentence hates me. And it just doesn't work in my brain. All the adults in her life, I think what ever did was push her around. Okay, is there a bird? Number 15. Quackitude. That's right. Quackitude. He has some quackitude. 23 years, Kiko's taste in man has not changed. You're right. My taste in man has not changed, but I think it's expanded. But like, I do think Edio is really cute. It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it helped their... Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank them again later. Burger Bing, but that is... He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. Wish I still had that stamina. I don't think he slept. Has Edio slept in like 24 hours? I don't think so. I don't think he has. By the way, boss, we've confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michio? The first person that comes to mind is Kankichiro Iwai. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then, Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Jonouchi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true. In that case, it's quite possible she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for? Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem too drastic of a measure to go for a little talisman? And in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. I do not know the tea with the talismans. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michio herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but... I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Oh! The alternate choice in the previous ending was that I was supposed to come to the school and not listen to Yutaro. That's the choice. Guess we still can't rule out the possibility that okay, we said that already. Oh, hey, Edio, I wanted to ask you something. Aye, aye, boss? Jeez, you're an eager beaver. Haven't even said what it was yet. Right, well, what is it then? Can't remember what you had for dinner last night? Looks like that agent over there is having some trouble with his pen. So if you got a spare, go lend it to him. And for the record, I had katsudon last night. No need to worry about me going senile just yet. Katsudon sounds so good. I probably said that last time. We only take 1 hour naps here. How long do you guys usually nap? I think I take like 3-hour naps. Is that even a nap anymore? Is that like a full REM cycle? Are curses and spirits just a casual thing in the games world? Yes. I know I look like a genius, but I didn't think I came across as the type to carry spare pens on my person. You? A genius? You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get it going again with a bit of nail polish remover. Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know, what you use to remove nail polish. Never used it before? Do I look like I would've? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used the stuff. I doubt you have either. Oh no, I've used it all right. Did you know that it can remove oil-based ink stains? Guys, put this into the brain. Which is also why it can be used to fix old dried up pen nibs. Whatever's in there that removes the ink also doubles as a way to unclog pens. Huh, good to know. Still wouldn't call you a genius, but it's something. You gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the ink though, or it'll ruin it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Not to worry, I don't have nail polish remover on me right now anyway. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything! Long story short, I don't have a spare pen. Geez, alright, I'll let him know. Boss, I thought we were gonna wait for Miu in the school. Okay. Alright, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Okay, this is the end of the chapter, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So we have to go back here. And then we have to decide to not talk to Yutaro. That's how we progress that one. So actually, let's do that. "20 minutes to 5 hours is quite the range." That's range if I've ever heard it. Okay, let's start from Namigaki's appearance. So we just have to tell him that we're not going to talk to him right now. Go to school first. Sorry, but there's something we have to take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I just saved your life, bestie. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryokoku Bridge if you change your minds. Alright, here we go. I'll see you again. The Record of Fate's Yin scroll may contain a way to put a stop to the curse. Yako and Mio head back to Komagata High School to share this information with Tsutsumi. Komagata High School. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Edio, stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's share what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. We're gonna share that? Yes! A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jonouchi used that to blackmail her? Holy moly, okay. Used to power nap on the bus and train within 20-minute spans way back when. I advise not doing it because you just crash a few hours later. I bet it's just like extra sleepy. I have seen people do this thing where they don't take a full rest ever. They just take multiple naps a day. I could never withhold that schedule. About Michio Shiraishi. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jonouchi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already? Ah, yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. Question mark? Okay. About the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. So if we get this Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seiman Tsuchimikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seiman have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. Okay. Oh, you still have to take a long rest once a week. Oh, some presidents supposedly did that. Yeah, it just seems like so unhealthy. About Western black magic. That reminds me, Mio, was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nejima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. Right. It just feels a little weird. So, what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry. Have some confidence. Right. Thanks, I guess. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. Then... About the mastermind. Oh, right. About the mastermind, I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hikaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about that Iwai person. Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money too. It can also match Hideki Areishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers, a classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. About Michio Shiraishi. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Ooh, okay. Yako Sakazaki? What? Me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just gonna borrow it for a second. Well? Yeah. There are soul dregs inside after all. Yeah! What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear, you have to believe me. It's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But... There's no mistake that Jonouchi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way? You mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with. And because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's gonna be difficult to separate her from you at this point, which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel any different. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Mio knew this whole time. Mio knew this entire time. So, yeah, that's the reason why earlier when they asked me where Michio was at 8 a.m., that's why I said the candy shop. Because that's where Yako was at 8 a.m. But we kind of got... They gave us all the pieces already. Like, when they were talking about Michio originally with the detectives, she got a vision of getting hit by a car. That was Michio's memories when she got hit by a car. So she was getting, like, possessed. And so that's why she was having memories of, like, Yutaro being in the front seat of the car and stuff like that. But yeah, Michio was able to possess her the night that the teacher died and Jinkichi what is his name? Kankichiro Iwai died. So Michio technically used the spirit stone or the curse stone on those two to kill them. And we should have known that at this point, right? Because the way that they died was from falling. And the person who had the curse stone for falling was Yako. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, she's getting possessed. Yako is possessed by Michio. And so at the end there with Yutaro, Michio had basically completely taken over Yako's body already. But yeah, they did give us the pieces. I just didn't want to explain it until they said something. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, make it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. What? That's so scary! You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? But... if it was actually Michio who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that, I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Ah! I don't know how to act out crying. Yako, no, you were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control, no need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It was not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako? Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Michio. That's why I killed them. Yako? Ah, the music. Ah, the music. There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What's up with you? You've had me worry sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. It feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on, you're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad, and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry, I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. Thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends. And how we were able to be together at the end. Please don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait! Hmm? Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this pan! Oh, I just love the composition. Huh? You're awake? Do you feel okay? I'm sorry, I had to spring that all on you, Yako. I said that weird. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming? Sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but... We need to hear about what Michio Shiraishi has to say now. Right. And so after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summon her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. That's what I thought too. Really, you think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well, I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? I don't know why they're asking me, but sure. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. My mind is blown. Yeah, I didn't want to explain it too early. Love meals, heh, face. It's very good. It's very good. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10 yen coin. Right, like this. Good, now do as I do. Oh, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Oh, blah blah blah, the blah blah blah. Blah blah, us. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup, facts. Okay, so a spirit is here. It's here. Now is it the spirit of Michio? Yaku, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michio Shiraishi? Oh, blah 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 the blah blah blah. Are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? Yes. Ah, it said yes. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking it a question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to? Let's see, then. Oh, blah 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 of the blah blah blah. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? 4 9 0 490 yen. That's right! Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Guys, I'm not gonna. I can't with these boards, man. I can't read that. Even if it's like a fictional game, it's like, I can't do it. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? Look at Edio's face in the back. I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where is Fumichika Nejima's hideout? Oh, blah 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 of the blah blah blah. Please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout. Ooh, she doesn't know how to answer. Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Wow, this is wild. To get the address from a ghost. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Edio, get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Okay, where is the talisman? Oh, blah 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 of the blah blah blah. Do you know where the talisman that you had is? Yes. She does know. I wonder if Namigaki has it. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, blah 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 of the blah blah blah. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Yes, I believe she did. So she did carry it with... Oh! Wait, I just thought of something. I don't know if I'm right though, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. So she did carry it with her. Then did you have it with you when you had your accident? Yes. Huh? She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. I think I just realized what the talisman is. Oh my gosh, it took me so long. But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run? But it was a hit and run, wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that if the talisman really is so special? Edio mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car. Then shall we try asking? I'll try. Who was responsible for the hit and run? Yeah, see, I have played this game. It was actually the first game that I've ever streamed, so I'm replaying it since my 3-year anniversary is this weekend. Yeah. Oh, blah 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 blah. Do you know who was behind the hit and run? Yes. She says she knows. That's a relief if she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. So that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Alright. Oh, blah 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 blah. Who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. N A M I G A K I Namigaki? Huh? Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? I see. So that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What the hell is he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd be waiting near Ryokoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Yako. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, so we can actually guide Michio to the afterlife now. Say goodbye. Oh, Oh, blah 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 blah. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know? I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Jonouchi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. Dots. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Dots. Have you asked everything you wanted? Dots. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her, Mio? Aw, sorry. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all of the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. Ugh, what was she thinking? Seriously, I mean seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's procession or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait! Hmm? Look, the coin! It moved to no all on its own. You're right, when did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh! Please, don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michio? If you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Oh my gosh. I'm covered in goosebumps. I have goosebumps all over my body. Yeah, I almost said it. I almost said it. Sorry to freak you out. Zen, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. This game is so good. It's so good. Oh, I'm getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, but just a reminder, please don't tell me what to do, okay? It's my choices here. I'm playing the game, alright? This game is so good. Do something that shows you won't forget. I don't think I got this the first time. I think that I didn't... I think when I played the first time, I didn't understand. Do you wish to override slot 1? Yes. Thank you. Though, I don't really want you to punch me. So live a long life, okay? I'll see you later. Alright. Yeah, especially for a game like this, let me decide things on my own, or otherwise I'll have to time out and stuff. Alright, Ryokoku Bridge! Oh, we have to talk to Namigaki now. Yaku, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I really wasn't feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control of or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Tsutsumi? Doubt it. Having a curse stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Someone's like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used the curse stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So thanks, Chief. You know, Yako is a stronger girly pop than I. That's for sure. Whoa, whoa, you didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl now that you've lost your curse stone? I'll tell you this for free. I have her curse stone already. This is the bastard who ran over Michio and drove away? That's true, then why does he... Where's the birds? There has to be one, right? Oh my gosh, there is one. Wait, which number was it? It was a hencho or something. Oh no, crane stem. Crane stem number 11. Berm spotted, yeah. It's okay, you can time me out instead. Well, I will say this, okay? Because this is pretty serious. I will ban people that, I guess, spoil or tell me what to do. That specific situation is a pretty bad one, I would say, for this game. Luckily, I remembered, and I've played this game before, and I remembered what the solution there was, but you could potentially ruin a really beautiful experience by telling someone a solution that they didn't think of. So it's very serious. I will ban, actually, in the future, so... There's a lot of traffic around here and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's not healthy. Wait, how many birds do we have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have 7 birds! There's 13 other birds! The chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but still, it's reassuring to have a veteran policeman with us. Wait, so are we gonna arrest Namigaki? I don't remember this. Yuta was visibly shaken. That must mean there's some reason he doesn't want the cops around. We should let him take care of this. Okay. Well, leave this to me, okay? Alright. I don't have any ill intentions. I wanted to tell you that I want to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. That's why I took your curse stone. Man, can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shiraishi? We, met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once. I see. Oh my gosh, my phone. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? He was like, what? No, I would never do that. Okay. I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Did you just get your license recently? We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop! Stay away from me! Bestie, we got you already. We already know everything you did. Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterward, not the black and white. The black and white is taking me out. Afterwards, Yutaro Namigaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michio Shiraishi. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. The next morning, Michio Shiraishi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that it would be like if the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse at the foot-washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right, I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. Okay, calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? Ugh. There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michio should have had on her at the time of the accident? Wow, the girl with him was just as evil. Do we have any guesses? Talisman, what are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayame Tono. She's an art student I met in town. What? An art student named Ayame Tono? Whoa. Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would there be in lying to you now? What? Do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! Huh? What's wrong, Inspector Tsutsumi? You're drenched in sweat. No, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. Damn it. Why? How could this happen? Listen up. I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the record of fate's Yinscrow. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Whoa. Let's get going. Yeah. All right. Well, that happened. Now we have two options. I think we'll go with Hadaway's one because it's canonically before this one, so. So, who they were just talking about was Ayame Tono. Ayame Tono. So, it makes sense, right? Because she was technically dating Yutaro at the time, I believe. She agreed to date Yutaro. Yeah. If you guys remember, let's see. Yes, there is... Tetsuo does have a daughter that he does not have contact with anymore. Activate my Wawa curse in you, Kiko. You got it. Speeding to impress someone? I have seen that. Yes, people do speed to impress people. Haruo and Dick... Why did I roll my R? Haruo and Richter break into the Shiraishi residence with the detectives. They find a journal left behind by the deceased Iwai, finally revealing the mystery behind the kidnapping. However, Haruo remains unsatisfied. Actually... 1 second. I'm curious how far in the game we are right now. How far did we get? I know I can think of some things that haven't happened yet, but let me think. The only way I can check the timeline is I look at my old playthrough. Let me look at my old playthrough. Is that the end? Okay, we have a decent amount left, actually. We have a decent amount. Okay. 1 p.m. Shigima Mansion reception room. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi's around noon. Okay, yeah. The man identified as Kankichiro Iwai is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in an unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Well, ma'am, seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. Right. He's always got us going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Okay, let me think first. Next up, what do we need to do to get our hands on a curse stone filled with soul dregs? I've grown so used to seeing this scroll, I don't really give it a second thought. So I think the things in her room are the same. She still has the bird. About the kidnapping. Judging by the official announcement, it seems that what Iwai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. Makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Okay. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. About the remaining curse bearers. Alright, let's reassess this curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The chief inspector, Tetsuo Tsutsumi, provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? Pretty sure Edio didn't. The chief inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging on to the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Dots. Alright. He's living up to his Gaki name. Is this chapter like really long? This one? This one is probably around the same as everything else. There is quite a few chapters after these ones though. Is your voice reaching its limit, Kiko? Possibly. It's a little close. About the remaining curse bearers. If what we've heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko Tsugaru left to investigate. Right. So Whispering Canal should be Yoko. The Beckoning Light and the Taiko Tsugaru left. Right. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Umioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but... Damn it, times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. Right. So we're focusing more on Hihaku Soaps now. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too, the one-sided reed I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to, if the chief inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well... There's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the chief inspector about the safe house? If he hadn't had that lead... It was written in Iwai's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. Dots. What about that girl from before, Ayame Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... Huh? We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko Tsugaru. Oh, right, that's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. About Richter. Richter? Yes. Ah, that's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. Huh? I suppose I don't mind. Okay, so I guess we have to move to the candy shop now. Then shall we depart? From this part on, you'll be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart this section from the point where which you left off. Okay. Okay. We're going to candy shop. Ooh, there's the music. Oh my gosh! Wait, okay. He's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. Hot damn! It's Mockingbird number 10. Phony. He's a nihilist, but he gets the job done. Oh, well, you seem pretty happy. Number 10. There we go. Oh, seems he didn't win anything. He's pouting so hard, even the kids are laughing at him. He's up in front of the kids. Nothing. I think I can get more than one. Okay! Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. Oh, okay. No, it's the same. Okay. Sonoya. The children seem pretty fond of this place. Looks comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not long ago. There's some vending machines. You can buy canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of these things besides juice, too. I respect him having his moment of passion, yeah. 8 verbs! 8 verbs! Oh! 9 verbs! Whoa! No way! Jeez, you made me jump. It's Mockingbird number 14, Foul Con Man! This guy's a real speed demon. Oh, is that right? It's kind of scary how you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. No, it's impressive, Hadue. It's impressive. Apparently, Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. I figure once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality, each one has its own unique displays and colors to match the locale. Kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. Okay, okay, she's thinking the same stuff. Oh, right, ma'am. Should we go for monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently, most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead, don't buy them all now. Wait, can I keep... Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay. Can I keep going? Okay, is it the 10 still? It's not... It's okay, it's all number 10. Okay. Let's move. Let's go to... So we were at our residence. Let's go to Honji Bridge. There's so many old factories alongside this river. It must have been quite different in its glory days. But now most of them are closed down due to the tightened regulations on waste disposal. Is that a fucking soul over there? Hello? Are we gonna address the elephant in the room? Richter? What do you think that is? Oh? I don't see anything. Really? You don't see that? The thing that looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air? A ball of flame? Must be the curse echo. Maybe only the curse bearers are capable of seeing it. But could such a thing happen in broad daylight? It's gone. I wonder if that was the beckoning light's curse echo? The phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does that mean a curse bearer is nearby? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. There's no birds. There's no birds that I can see in my immediate vicinity. Fire Carry and Starblade, have a good one. Just hanging out. Feels like we're taking our son on a walk. I love Richter. Curse bearer might be lurking in the vicinity. I'm going to check the surroundings. Nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Something might have changed? And if what I saw was the curse echo of the beckoning light, wouldn't that mean the curse bearer is nearby? Not feeling any strange presence, but that would be because it's midday. What do you mean something would have changed? Doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Okay, so I still should be able to select the factory. Does something draw your interest? No worries here, I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. True. Oh, you said bye-bye to the spirit. Oh, true. True, facts. Yeah, we're playing I Spy. Adopting Richter seems like the true end. You saw earlier must have been the beckoning light. Something might have changed after what just happened. Okay, I'm not sure that I can determine that change at this very moment. So I'm gonna move to Midoricho Park. The cops have yet to determine who the remaining curse bearers are. We have to find them soon. Richter seemed to be a little nervous when Ayame Tono was mentioned, or was I just imagining it? We've reason to believe the curse bearer of the Taiko Tsugaru was here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. Any birds? Ah! That's not a bird. Everyone is relaxing so peacefully in the park. It's hard to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. There's someone here. We've reason to believe the curse bearer of the Taiko Tsugaru was here last night. It's possible they're already dead. Okay, that's literally what he just said. Okay, cool. Well, what are you doing here, bestie? Do you have any birds by any chance? Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono! She seems to be trying to hide. Let's watch in silence. Wait, let me save, actually. We don't want to startle her and have her run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. Never mind, I'm impatient. Let's talk to her. Doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. Let's call out. Alright, I'll be right back. Ah, he's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Huh? Does he mean to intimidate her? Ah, she noticed. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. Here she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, hmm? Yes, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police? I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she'd gotten herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. Why are you being chased? The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Do you have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for the curses, so we shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. Huh? How cruel! But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning? But if you got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? Okay. About the rite of resurrection. Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Unfortunately, that's been going quite well. Oh? Does that mean you found someone to steal a curse stone from? Not exactly, but I found a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? Doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Urgh. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Huh? Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That excuse will just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on this world is yourself. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. Stop it! Get any closer and I'll scream. Please wait. We'll help you out with no conditions. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. Tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind me sharing your address with her just in case? Well, doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family? At least it'll allow us to keep a way to keep in contact no matter how small. Okay, so we gave it to her. Owen, welcome in! I hope you're doing good today. You like her Dorito earrings? Me too. The Cool Ranch really adds to the outfit. Deadly premonition. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Okay. Ayame Tono says her plans for the Rite of Resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does that mean she's given up on her plan to steal a curse stone? Thoughts? Richter? Huh? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You do? Ah. Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have one of my own. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. Guys, Richter is a man of the law. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a curse stone with soul dregs already in it? Doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko Tsugaru curse stone. We still don't know much about that one. Richter? That last resort Ayame spoke of? It could be our chance. Dots. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. Oh, Deadly Premonition is an infamously so bad it's good third-person game where you're an FBI agent investigating a weird town, very inspired by Twin Peaks. Deadly Premonition. I like how it's so bad that it's good. Who hasn't done that from time to time? Owen? What do you mean by that? Can't help but feel oddly irritated around that girl, Ayame Tono. She puts an innocent front, but seems to be hiding something. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's very innocent. You're right about that, girly pop. You are right about that. Wrong place! Wrong place! No, I didn't mean to go here. Okay. Kinshibori Park. This is where Shogo died. What do you mean? What do I mean? Ah, forget it. The area was closed off to the public this morning after his body was found, but the police quickly managed to complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. Would you want to go? I'm sorry. Do you want to go to a park the same day they found a dead body in it? I wouldn't. The people in the area are shockingly calm considering what happened here. You'd think they'd be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing now. Eek! Yeah, that's true. It is actually where you're standing right now. Any birds? Can I fancy you with any birds? Birds? Okay, well, there's no birds. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Wait, I gotta stretch. Yeah, isn't this music kind of banger? They added, literally, like, I think this past week, they added the soundtrack for this game to all major streaming services. So you can listen to it on Spotify. If it were my time being in a metal band hanging with both god and metalheads, yeah, they'd probably want to go and I'd be dragged into it. I would not want to go over here. Okay, they said it was an ordinary telephone booth. Would you look at that? That's a pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps. Now's not the time though. But it did get you interested. Does he want to play on it? Oh wait, go play on it! They made it quite the challenge to pass through it. You'd have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. Wait, go play on it. There might be a bird over there. Go, go, go. Roll out, King. You can go take a look if you're interested. All right. I'll go check it out just to make sure. You didn't have to think long about that. Huh? What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground equipment. Damn, talk about lucky. It's 19. Penny Prattle. Let's go, Penny Prattle! Let's go! Penny Prattle! There we go. Yeah, we're just making sure. As a playground expert, I confirm that that is a very playable ground. This damn kid. I see. Congrats. Playgrounds always get me all fired up. Bunch of kids gathered around Richter to poke fun at his clothing. Seems like the kids come running for him wherever we go, not all too surprising with his attire. He hasn't complained about it though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids. Oh, he definitely has a soft spot for kids. Look at this man. He's just a ball of sunshine. This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Agreed. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soaps employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. The people in the company know about the rite. It only makes sense they'd be looking for curse stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else? Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with a curse stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the Beckoning Light or even the Taiko Tsugaru? I was here last night. There weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ma'am, excuse me, but there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. Shogo Okie is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation and somehow involved with these curses. Not really. Dude was kind of just unlucky. Dude was kind of just unlucky. Did two curse bearers battle it out here last night? Who could the other person have been? Okay, I was afraid someone was gonna be behind me and I was gonna lose my marbles. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Hoenji Bridge really fast. I think I can end my investigation. I think I can. Actually, let's go back to my residence, maybe. No, I think I can. I think we did everything. Maybe. If not, we can come back. Yeah, let's finish it for now. The kids shunned the poor Michael Jackson, man. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, we got some point of interest here. Or person of interest, I should say. Wow, they just slapped that on like that? Ah, I get it. I understand. Just realized that saying Richter Kai in Japanese sounds probably more badass like Dark Souls. Dark Souls? Like saying Dark Souls in Japanese? Now who is this diva? Okay, are you guys ready? I think a wonderful way to end stream is to do this chapter, maybe. Or what do you think? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this chapter and then we'll end. Darkness, question mark, question mark, question mark. Dark Soul. Time unknown, question mark, question mark, question mark. My head. What's happening? Hajime Yoshimi, who killed him? Won't get away with it. Hihaku. Oh, I can. Oh, I can touch these. Did I hit my head? It's killing me. My vision is all blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. My phone died. Sad. Okay, wait. Give me a sec. Give me a second. It couldn't hold on a little longer. It didn't have much longer to go. We were so close. All right. Now I'm here again, like this. Like this. Or we can just save this for next time if you want me to use my model. All right. Let's just get back into it. I must have fallen or something. Get up. Ooh, you want to wait? Okay, let's wait. I think it's a fine place to wait. Okay, I can't save over. It would be really bad of me to save over my friend. Okay. Well, this is kind of exciting. It's like you guys don't even know what the freak's going on. We'll pick it up next time. Isn't that fun? Oh, this game is so good. I love this game. Okay, so let me debrief. Let me explain to you guys what the sitch is here. So, let me look at this timeline again. Let me look at the timeline. No! No! I saw a video on my YouTube that looks sad, and I don't like that. Okay. Let's go see the timeline. So when did I start my fourth... Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able... I don't know if I'll be able to... finish the game in one more part? I actually made more progress last time. Isn't that wild? I actually, at this point in time, had more progress when I played it the first time. Okay, so it looks like from here on out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different chapters left. That's a lot, actually. That's a lot of chapters. So I might actually have to do more parts for this time around than the first time. Maybe I'll do 2 more streams of this game. We keep Kiko yapping too much. I guess, yeah, because I didn't yap when I first streamed it. I was just like in it. Like I was just focused the entire time. So I didn't like have extra yappage in the middle of it. Okay, but we will continue. I think if my throat is okay, I will play this on Wednesday. But I'll play it by ear to see how my throat is feeling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end today since my phone died. I don't know why it didn't charge. My phone just decides when it wants to charge, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for being... I'm gonna turn the music off. It's giving me stress. Thank you guys all for being here. It's a little bit of a shorter stream for me today, but I think this is fine. I think my throat needs some rest too. It's been like 3 hours and 45 minutes. But I will be back on Wednesday with either this, if my throat is okay, or I might just play something else like Overwatch or something. So we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you live. I want to thank everyone in chat as well as everyone here lurking. I appreciate everyone, and I also appreciate everyone who watches this VOD. Thank you guys so much. And the next time we pick up this game, we'll figure out whose POV we were in just then. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Hi, Jean. Hi. Hi, Astolfo. Hi. Thank you all for... Oh, bye, Kiko. Yeah, I'm going. My phone died, so perfect timing for me to end. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye, everyone. Bye, Greg. Bye, Owen. Bye, Jean. Bye, Yummers. Bye, Astolfo. Bye, Blood Knight. Bye, Augusta. Bye, Sam. Bye, Bonkers Bear. Bye, Sabrina. Bye, Korean Stormblade. Have a good one. Did I get everyone? Bye, Sabrina. Bye, Owen. Did I say everybody? Bye, Augusto. Thank you all for being here. Okay, I will move over here. Or something. Yeah, did I say everything? I think I did. Take care, everybody. For those who don't know, every stream, I always say something I'm grateful for. Today, I am grateful for... What am I grateful for today? I'm coming back. Well, you guys can't even see me anyways, but bye, Masato! I hope you have a good one. Hi. Take care, Masato. Even though I'm just a PNG. Today I'm grateful for washing machines. Yep. I don't know. My sheets are in the dryer right now, so I guess washing machines and dryers. Shout out. 63 lives. Have a good one. Goodbye with my PNG co. Have a good one. Also, make sure to tell your loved ones you love them. You never know who needs to hear it, so go spread some positivity today. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, I will end now. They're great, but I wish they were better. That's how I feel about my washing and dryer. My dryer sucks. I don't know, it doesn't dry well. That's like, it's in the name, and it doesn't do its job. You know how many dryers and like washing machines we have to go through because they're so poorly made? But that's on purpose. They make it bad on purpose, mind you. If they make that shit too good, you won't buy another one. They make that shit break easily. Did you clean the dryer out, Kiko? Every time. I always clean out the dryer. Every time. Every time it's used. As you guys should, by the way. You guys should always clean out the dryer. We're not trying to cause any fires here, okay? You always should clean out the dryer, like, every time you use it. Still sucks. I'm coming back. Bye, Sketch! Bye, Patrick! Have a good one! Say bye to PNG Co. Yeah, we, like, have this, like, vacuum for our... There's, like, a specific vacuum that we use for our dryer. It's a whole thing. And we checked it, and my dad checks it. Everyone is, like... This dryer hates us. All these appliances hate us. But I'm still grateful for them. I'm grateful for them. But make sure to tell your loved ones that you love them. You never know who needs to hear it. So go spread some positivity today, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Spooky. Did I say bye, Movistra? Did I? I don't know if I did. Bye-bye! Bye, Mobistra! I don't know if I did. Bye-bye! Okay, I'm going. I don't know. Bye, Mobistra! Thank y'all for being here. Bye-bye!